How can a fish drown in water? How can a man choke on his own words? How can pride and ego bring a country to the brink of war? How can the loss of innocence take away the child inside? How can man pretend to be so smart when he's sawing off his own limbs? Sit still and listen. Inside the silence lies such peace. A wave of bliss is about to release. The secret of creation lies between your eyes. Behold a light more beautiful than anything in this world. This light is pure love, ready to take you on a ride. Surfers ride the waves of the ocean, while a wise man rides the waves of life. Imagine riding the waves of life. Behind your breath lies the answer. Divine music will accompany you. The mind becomes drunk on this bliss. Yet this intoxication is medicine to the soul. For eons of time, man has explored. Buddha, the Christ, and many more have told their story. Behold, the kingdom of God lies within. It doesn't matter if you're a saint or a sinner. We all have the same opportunity to go back home. All it takes is one small step after another. Sit still and listen. The answer to this riddle is found on this easy step. The modern-day man looks for God on the moon and beyond. He studies the molecular structure of nature. Through his telescope, he looks for him in all the reaches of the universe. He sends out satellites to search for the unknown. Yet, he doesn't find the answer he's looking for. The wise man looks within his heart and finds the hidden treasure. He finds his way home. Have you ever dialed in to the source of your life? Have you ever felt like you had a conversation with your Creator? How would you like to phone your Creator? What would you say? From time immemorial, we've been wired for a direct connection to God. You don't even need an operator. God lives inside your heart. You are the temple of God. No temple on this planet is as magnificent as you are. The Creator hides inside of you. The phone has been ringing since your birth. Pick up the phone. There are no black calls. This call is the most important of your life. Please tell Susie or John and I'll call you back. I've been waiting for this call all of my life. Hello. Words cannot describe the joy inside. Direct communication to the heart. Your heart is filled with love.
Guru Nanak once said, "The world is a drama, staged in a dream." Mystics throughout the ages have pondered this over. We are living in drama, staged in a dream. Is our dream real? What is considered a dream? We come and go from this world. Is this a dream, or where we come from a dream? We live out our lives in so much drama. We react to the beatings of life. Is there a way to solve this puzzle? It seems very complicated, one layer over another. Yet the answer is simple. Open the door within. Is this from a mystic or a scientist? Kabir, a mystic from the 15th century, said the following: all know that the drop merges into the ocean, but few know that the ocean merges into the drop. Now that is profound. A modern-day Einstein might have said that today. The entire universe exists inside of us. We are a part of the universe. Is this a paradox? We are beyond time and space. There are billions of universes. Inside of our DNA is a part that is not material. It is spiritual. No instrument known to man can detect this yet. Yet the mystics have said all along, you are hardwired for this experience. Ponder this message. The divine words from Kabir are alive.
I'm sailing home to my beloved. The winds of grace have filled the sails. The tiller is on remote control. Can you feel the fresh wind upon your face? The ocean at times is calm. At times it is stormy. Yet I have faith. Huge waves of change cover my boat. The storm ends and there's calm. At times the journey hits the doldrums. Not a bit of wind in sight. My mind is restless. I'm so bored. Suddenly a dolphin splashes me and grins with delight. I forget my boredom. At times my journey is dangerous. Sharks all around. At times the journey feels like a walk in the park. Sitting on deck with a beer in my hand. I'm relaxing with sunglasses on my face. At times the journey feels like the America's Cup. Racing towards that cup, I gotta make that buck. At times my boat is going down the drain. My life is in constant pain. I realize that I'm dreaming. I'm in my bathtub, watching the toy boat go down the drain. This vessel of life is incredible. At times this journey is like the love boat. You're in love, and nothing else matters until the wind goes out of your sails. This journey is incredible. I'm sailing home to my beloved.
That's good. And
who says doesn't know. He who knows doesn't say. The truth is not the book. The book is not truth. Truth lies inside of the book, yet it is not the book. The book contains truth, yet it is not the absolute truth. Truth is, was, and will always be. A book is simply words which tries to describe truth. Truth can never be described. How can the mind, which is finite, understand the infinite? A book only talks about the fruit, but it is not the fruit. Only by eating the fruit can you understand. As a man of 40, does our child still exist? Have you forgotten the innocence and the childlike nature of this life? Have we become so bored and preoccupied that we have lost the beauty of life? In the midst of our business negotiations, have we ever stopped and said, "Wow, I'm alive"? We go on in such petty life with so much detail. We place such an importance on getting the deal together. We have lost all morals, cheat and lie our way to the top. Money is God for the people. How would our forefathers react if they saw how we lived? They would probably cry and pray. We had such hopes in our youth. The dreams will never die, but we will. We promised our generation we would never be like our parents, but look at ourselves in the mirror. Have we become clearer? We are stuck in our ways and have forgotten our dreams. Let's wake up. We can make the change. Change can come from our generation. Pay your bills and also know why we are alive. We have already slept in. Now is the time to wake up and change our life. Man climbs the stairway of life and gets very frustrated. He looks for satisfaction, but never quite finds it. Man is tired, but can't find sleep. Alone at night, he prays for an answer. There is an elevator within that man can take. It doesn't stop until man reaches his true home. Stop and enjoy the ride. The whole universe is spinning right between your eyes. The secret of life lies within. The mystery of this riddle lies in your heart. Be like a child and discover your youth. Your true father and mother are keeping you alive. Relax and enjoy the sweetness of breath. Life is a garland tying man together. We use this string and create such a tangle. We say, this is my string, and we pull from different angles. This is mine, or I'm right, and you are wrong. What is the matter? Are we smart when there's simply one string, and we create such a mess? Each of us has to untangle ourselves from the mess we have created. Then and only then will man really become free. Then we will see that the needle of life causes no pain, but man, in his own ignorance, creates the pain.
The sun in the sky does not know about darkness. Even if darkness tried to show up, it couldn't. In the face of light, there is no darkness. When man becomes one with his Father, darkness disappears. He is full of light. Christ, a magnificent being. The sun gives warmth to this world. A Savior gives warmth to our world. The sun's rays burn away impurities. God's light burns away our impurities. The Son of God, one and the same.
Whatever you focus on, you eventually become. If you want to be a surfer, you first paddle out on a small day. Maybe some people paddle out their first time on a huge day. I wouldn't advise it. Anyway, at first it's real difficult just learning to paddle the darn board, much less catch a wave. Timing is everything. If you're too late, you will go over the falls, which really hurts. If you don't pass fast enough, you won't catch the wave. What really hurts is when you don't paddle fast enough. The wave can decide that you're going anyway. That is when you learn a major lesson. Anyway, over time, you'll learn how to surf. Years later, you're a surfer. It is a part of your life. Whatever you focus on, you eventually become. If you want to be anything in this world, you must focus on it. Nothing doesn't come overnight. Some things take longer than another does. For time immemorial, man has sought the mysteries of life. Those who focus their life on it eventually become it. In that state, they have nothing to prove. They will act like a child. If someone tells them they're wrong, they will just smile. We can all be in that state. Remember, whatever you focus on, you eventually become. The secret lies inside of you and me.
Serenity is a state of being calm, peaceful, and untroubled. Think of life as a video game. In a video game, once you master a level, you go to another level. People love the challenge of playing the game. Now imagine playing the video game of life, which by the way you are. Have you read the instruction manual? Even if there is one? Are we on autopilot on this life? Anyway, here's a few suggestions on playing this complex game. Imagine you're playing this video game. It's old and new at the same time. The purpose of this game, as you know, is to go through the various levels. Step 1. Life throws you a curveball. How do you react? If you can be in a state of being calm, peaceful, and untroubled, you go to the next level. Otherwise, life throws you a curveball and you try again. Now, if you pass level 1, be ready for the next step. Life throws you a curveball. How do you react? Serenity is a state of mind where you can go through and learn how to react to life. Been there, done that. It's learning the video game of life consciously, not in a stupor. Every step of the way is a practical learning experience. Each time a curveball is thrown, remember, you can hit a home run. I love the definition for forgive. Stop feeling angry or resentful towards someone for an offense, flaw, or mistake. Imagine a person does you wrong. You have every right to be angry. Time passes, and the person who wronged you has forgotten the situation. But you haven't. The anger is still festering within. The poison left by the arrow lies inside of you. The moment you truly forgive yourself and the other person, true alchemy occurs. True healing can take place. This is the law of forgiveness. It doesn't say you must forget the experience. The law says to forgive. Big difference. As a world, we would truly be more content if we forgive ourselves and others. Learn from your mistakes. Forgive yourself and others along this journey of life. Here's some definitions of ego. A person's sense of self-esteem or self-importance, a boast to my ego. For psychoanalysts, the part of the mind that mediates between the conscious and the unconscious and is responsible for reality testing and a sense of personal identity. For metaphysics, a conscious thinking subject. Our ego can be man's best friend or his worst enemy. We have seen that for thousands of years. In the Buddhist tradition, they have studied the mind and ego for thousands of years. They have learned practical tools to cultivate the ego and mind. Imagine a farmer planting the seeds and going through the process of the final picking of the crop. Mystics have taught the same inward farming. You can cultivate the mind and ego to be a true reflective nature of ourselves. This is the greatest thing we can do for ourselves and the world at large. In fact, you can't take anything with you when you die, but you can take the fruits that you have cultivated with you. Imagine you are a conscious thinking subject inside of a human body. You are the universe. You just don't know it. I'm sure by now you know that the sun in the sky has nothing to prove. The sun just shines. The moon at night doesn't say, "Hey, look at me." The wind doesn't whisper in your ear, "I can blow you away." The wind just is. It doesn't have anything to prove. A dog just loves his master. A dog has nothing to prove. A dog just loves you. The Creator has nothing to prove. The Creator is infinite love. The Creator doesn't judge you. The Creator just loves you. Are we the only creatures on earth that has something to prove? Where did we get that from? What are we missing in life that we have to continually prove ourselves to others? A wise man has nothing to prove. He just smiles.
When I was young, I heard the story about 3 blind men touching an elephant. Each man touched a different part of the elephant. One touched the elephant's ear, another touched his feet, while the last touched the tusk. They began to discuss their experience and a huge fight began. I'm right and you're wrong. I know all the answers. You're a fool to believe in that. What a child you are. Yet they all had their own individual experience. It was a piece of the puzzle. Not the puzzle itself, but a piece. Are we like the blind man touching the elephant? My religion is better than your religion. I'm going to heaven while you're going to hell. I'm going to declare war on you. I'm going to convert you. Religion has a piece of the puzzle. It is not the puzzle itself. Each religion is different and unique. The essence is the same. Which part of the elephant did you touch? Maybe it's about time to be open to something new. Your enemy is talking about the same thing you are. He just has a different piece, a different point of view. In the end, the essence is the same.